ask you a less nerdy question. What about tell us about the party, the ARIA Awards. How do you see that changing or evolving over the next sort of 5 years, decade?
I think we, the critical thing about the ARIA Awards is relevance. And I think Dan did an amazing job of building the brand, getting some amazing sponsors on board, getting that relevance, getting back on television. And, whilst people think TV is kind of declining, it is still incredibly important because that is where premium content still goes. It's also really important for sponsors, but it's also really important for our artists, Can I ask,
on the TV side, is that the reason why we always need a big international artist to play at the ARIAs, because that's what the broadcasters want?
I mean, one of the things we want to do with the ARIAs, it's kind of got a few different objectives, right? It's got to be for the industry, but it's also our biggest night with the general public. And what we want to do is use the big international artists, who are amazing and we love seeing them and listening to them perform, to bring the spotlight onto our emerging artists and our Australian artists. Not emerging if they're winning ARIAs, they're doing pretty well. But it's
maybe
kind
globally
of,
emerging.
Let's use these guys to go, hey, everybody, look over here. And by the way, we've got these incredible Australians. So it's all about shining light on our local talent. It's not about giving internationals a platform, although great, it's fun to see them, and they're a really important part of the industry.
Yeah, and how many opportunities do Australian artists have to be on mainstream network TV?
Well, there are no music shows anymore. Yeah. There's Mushroom's doing the sound and the set happened, and there are bits and pieces, but it's a really important night for us to connect with the rest of Australia. I think
next 5 years, I cut you off on a Wednesday.
Next 5 years, look, our challenge is going to be reconnecting and connecting with a younger audience. So we're doing the awards digital only this year, not on free-to-air TV, although we will be on 9 Now, which is their streaming service. And we'll be on partnering with YouTube this year, and we're on YouTube. So it's kind of given us the opportunity to play with the show a little bit, to perhaps aim for a younger demographic. We've been incredibly lucky because the nominees this year are so diverse. You've got the big established acts, but you've also got a great diversity in the newer artists that are coming through. I mean, Genesis Owusu and Budgerah and Nairi and Maya. So that gives us a chance to sort of play with it a bit, maybe try and bring the age demo down a bit, reconnect with the younger audiences, which I think is going to be critical because that's music's audience, right? You guys know better than anyone. And then we'll just keep evolving, to remain relevant. I guess you've got to look at what's happening around you at the time, what the cultural context is, all of those things. It's fun.